Welcome back to part 2 of the video series. I opened the last video with a quote from a filmmaker which said that he regards his films as attempts rather than as accomplishments, and I opened with that because that's the way I feel about a lot of these games, is that I started a lot of these with a lot of different ideas, and they never quite got to they never ever really get to where you ultimately wanted them to get, and that's not because something's gone wrong. It's just sort of a feature of the process. It's like you're always aiming at this thing in your mind, that you get a little bit closer each time that you do it, I think. And basically I wanted to mention that quote again because these next 3 games, Faceless, Lost Treasure and Lost Temple Treasure, are basically 3 attempts at the same project. Which I didn't realize at the time, but in retrospect it's like blatantly obvious that that's exactly what I was doing. Is it was just I was trying to make this same game again and again, and just running up against different roadblocks each time. But I feel like we sort of got there in Lost Temple Treasure on round 3. But today I'm going to play through those 3 games and just talk a little bit about what I learned from each one and just show you like what's in them and just shit like that. So this is Faceless. This was I called it Faceless because the man literally doesn't have a face, and I wanted to use our mannequin. And there's faces in here, so it's not really faceless. There's faces everywhere. But basically this whole game was it's built in the Running Robot Man engine. It's the same character as the last video. Except I wanted to really do random generation in this one, and so this whole overworld here is randomly generated. And basically the theme for the game was that you were going to spawn into this randomly generated hub, and you were going to find these portals over here. There's a portal behind that cube, which you've got to unlock, and through each of those portals they take you to a different randomly generated map. And then inside that one there was going to be more portals to other ones, and there was going to be this big sprawling network of different levels. And basically what happened was I just got way out of my depth and realized that all the plans that I wanted to make was just, it was going to be way too much, and this project wasn't designed particularly well. Or like it was designed okay, but like for me to achieve everything that I wanted to achieve, I was basically going to have to start from scratch. And that's a repeating theme in game development, and that's a sign that you're learning, I think. It's like every project that you make is not going to be perfect, and there's going to always come a point... Die, you fuck. There's going to come a point with every project where you outgrow it because the systems that you built in the past just don't hold up the project anymore, and that's fine. That's exactly what's meant to happen. And so this project was sort of an experience where I learnt that. I tried to make as many levels as I could, but yeah. So anyway, let's just climb up here. So I was playing Breath of the Wild at the time, and I really love Breath of the Wild, and this is my idea of a Sheikah Tower. And I ripped off the music as like a placeholder. Everything in this game is basically a placeholder compared to like what I originally wanted to do, you know? I do like this concept though, because up here you can see over the whole map. There was a city in the middle, which I like half built, but never quite finished, and so I just blocked it off in the end. But that was going to be, that's where I spawned, and that was where you were going to come out of the city eventually. You were going to break out, it was going to be a prison. And then you're out here in this crazy ass world with these monsters and the darkness and... Unlocked beacon. Game saved. That's cool. I forgot that the saved icon was in there. That's cool. So take aim and press 3 to launch your beacon. So straight away you come up here, you get the beacon, and you see a windmill. So you're like, okay, let's give this a try. This is Breath of the Wild, bro. Except without a glider. If I just jump off here, I can't glide. Gliding came in much later games. So anyway, we can see our waypoint, our beacon. There's a level behind that cube there. And we've got these mobs. By mob I mean like it's a mob of monsters. They spawn in these like gangs, these groups. Oh hey. Just another thing that I'll quickly mention, on the topic of like finishing games and like moving on and things. This game, you know, I said before that I had a lot of plans for it, and the state that it's in right now, like, it killed me to leave it, because I was just like, I can't leave it right now. It's not even like a real game, but like new area, unknown. But what I've realized, like, in retrospect, is that if you just wrap up your games and just leave them however they were at the time that you stopped working on them, if they're in a playable state, then, you know, you go back and you look back at it and you're like, yeah, well, it's a complete game. Like, it's not it's not what I wanted it to be, but like, it still is a game, you know. And that's why it's important to not necessarily, I wouldn't say finish your projects, but like wrap them up instead of abandoning them, because when they're wrapped up and they're done and they're playable, you can always look back at them, and then when you play through them again, what happens is you see it in a different way to when you were working on it. Like, when I was playing this, like, I'm just listening to this music now and like seeing this environment, and it's like, it's empty and it's not what I planned, and you know, I had all these other ideas of what I wanted to do and like whatever, but it's still nice. Like, you see it differently when you come back at it, because you're not looking at it for all the problems, you're looking at it for the good of what it is. So that's a very important lesson that I learned from this project, was that just to wrap up your games, dude. Wrap them up and just move on, and then you can come back. You can always come back and work on them later, but what usually happens is you wrap them up and you start something new, and then that becomes your new brainchild. Who am I? To be honest, I'm not really sure. Do I know you from somewhere? Anyway, I think the portals have opened now. Why don't you go for a wander around the map? Okay. That wasn't even going to be his dialogue. He was going to have a story and everything, but he doesn't even have a fucking animation blueprint, you know? But that's just part of the charm of it now, you know? And this fish campfire, this has actually come back in quite a few games since here, which is funny. Anyway, I think through here we have... Yes. This is the museum with some pedestals, which trophies go on later. And we've got some Luigi's Mansion music in here. Luigi's Mansion was one of my favourite games. We got this lag at the start. It's probably because the map's randomly generating, I'm assuming. Oh, I wish I could jump down this well. I think that was going to be a plan, but I never got around to making it happen. Anyway, this is a max stat boost. There we go, so I got 200 health now. And then this thing over here, I believe, press E to open the map. Yeah, so I said at the start, this game was going to branch out into all these different sections. And we'll see what that looks like in just a moment. Even playing this now, dude, there's like, it's so much deeper than I remember. You know, like, I remember being so pissed off with this and feeling like it was such a piece of shit, but like, replaying it, I'm like sort of impressed. This was about a year into development, I think. Like a year into when I started game developing. Okay, so the portals have opened. Here's a portal down here. There's also a tower up there with a statue on it. Which level do we want to do? I suppose we'll do this one while we're here. So you walk into it, unlock the underworld, re-enter the portal to visit or access it from your home. Ooh, cutscene action, fuck yeah. I like the loading screen. Oh my god, it's taken a while, holy shit. Okay, so I just ran into some problems where I tried to play through one of the lava levels, the underworld level, and the map just didn't load. And I remember it working back when I did this project, because I had people play it and everything, and I watched them play it, but for some reason it just loaded forever right now, and I think I don't know, it might be bugged. I've got a vague memory of like there being a weird rare case where it just couldn't finish loading, and maybe that just happened to me twice in a row. Oh my god. But what I'm gonna do now when I'm finished attacking innocent creatures is go into these areas here. So this whole randomly generated map, it's got these tiles in each corner. There's going to be an ice level there, and There's a fire level somewhere and a grass level, but it's also got these towers like this. Oh god, what's that? What's that? That sounds scary. So you get a rare chance of these horrible things spawning in sometimes. Oh god. Oh god. Oh my god, dude, what have I done? Leave me alone, you fucking horrible thing. Oh my god, dude, chill! How can it still see me, motherfucker? Oh my god, did I get away? Holy shit. Okay, so there are different tiers of enemies. These are just the first tier over here. Let's see if we can get some health. And that green one was the 4th tier, which is very strong. Anyway, but what I was talking about before I got distracted was there are these castles that spawn in some of the corners of the map. Like there's another one over there, and I think there might be a trophy at the top, I don't remember, but you collect trophies in this game and you fill up your museum. What the hell's that? Okay, so there's turrets on the top. So this is very Breath of the Wild, if you've played Breath of the Wild. You get close enough to these things and they shoot up in the sky and then, or raise their head up in the sky rather, and then you... I don't know if I can actually get up there. I think I need another ability. I think I need an ability from the underworld. Okay, well anyway. You get a special jump which lets you get up to the top. But over here, I wonder if I can... Yeah, here we go. So down there, there's a 4th tier samurai from the original Running Robot Man, and he's guarding the entrance to what was going to be essentially like a dungeon of like 100 floors. Oh god, I didn't mean to fall there. And oh, for fuck's sake. It was just another unfinished thing, like I had an entrance to a oh no, not you again. Not you, fuck off. Yeah, there's a lot of like things that were gonna be this or gonna be that, but never quite got around to finishing, you know? And I guess that's fine. So what I'll do is I'll see if I can show you one of these towers. If I can even get up onto this one. I might need the special jump for this as well. Oh, no, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, for heaven's sake. Okay, I killed him. Ah! Oh my god! What the fuck happened to you, bro? He's like shooting at me in the air. Oh, dude. This game is so buggy and I'm here for it, hey? Okay, so you can shoot those down, that's good. He can't even reach me. Yeah, take that. Okay, so... I think I need a special jump to get up here. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I can't actually get to the top. Damn, dude. Oh, what's down here? Wonder if there's anything interesting around here. Oh, fuck, I just fell. Oh, well. Yeah. So obviously, there's a lot of shit that I would like to fix with this game. Well, I would have liked to fix. I'm not going to play this again. Or not going to work on this again, probably. I think what I will do is take some of the ideas from this and then put them into new games. Like I do like the random generation and shit like that. Let's see if this loads this time. I tried to load this twice before and it wouldn't load, so... I haven't heard anything, which means I probably haven't spawned in yet, so it might just be still loading. Okay. I fell on the floor, but I don't see anything. Oh, we have a pause menu, so that works. Oh, we're in. We're in. It actually loaded this time. Wow. Cool. So this is the underworld. Now I'm not going to show you all of the levels, but there was an underworld, there was a grassy plains level with a hidden fortress on it, and there was a desert, and the desert's really laggy, so we're not going to do that. But okay, so right away there's a gate right here. It looks like a little town inside. Oh, this is funny because this town reappears in Lost Temple Treasure. Oh wow, and so does this little thing. Oh. And it explodes, that's lit. Wow. Yeah, so I was saying at the start that these are all just attempts at the same project. Basically all this stuff in here, you know. Oh god, look at him. It's a giant robot man. And this game never quite turned out how I wanted it to, but Lost Temple Treasure got closer. God, I need your help. My friends went exploring in the underworld and never returned. Aerial cube. What's that you say you don't give a shit about my friends? Yeah, okay. We're tired of being stuck in this hellhole, so that's why we ventured into the underworld to find the portal to the other side. I need to find the aerial cube. Yeah, okay. Aerial cube, spooky stronghold. Alright, we gotta go to the spooky stronghold. Fuck, man. This dialogue is so whack. So what's this all about? It's creepy music, man. So I guess you can stand up here to like sort of stay a little bit safer from shit like this, these dudes. It's creepy, this place. I actually quite like the vibe, you know. You're a baddie. And I guess that's the spooky stronghold just there, so it's just randomly spawned in one of the corners and we go, oh, we got lava underneath, fuck. Okay. Oh. Well, this is the spastic spooky samurai stronghold, so you expect spastic spooky samurais to be in here. I wonder if that thing explodes him. Hey! So that vial that I broke, that appeared in Lost Temple Treasure as well, which is funny. There's more, and this whole asset pack, like these temples and things, this is Lost Temple Treasure. It's just so funny because there's more influence here than I thought. What are you? Oh my god. Oh, for fuck's sake, not an orange one, dude. No, 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 no. Oh my god, this is so hard. I wonder if I could like safe spot up here. Ah, he's broken. I do remember one of the reasons for making this game was to just make one that was... Oh my god, it's creepy how he just went up like that. It was like he was dodging my attack. Oh, he's shooting still? Yeah, that's funny. I wanted to make a game that was just like notoriously difficult, particularly for my little brother, because I feel like the last one was too easy for him. Oh, this breaks. There's nothing behind there though. And yeah, I think this did end up being very difficult, so mission success, I suppose. Now I'm looking for this room, I think. I've got to fight a green one. Yeah, you. Ugh. You just sort of safe spot him. That's all you can really do. Hey! Ah, no, dude! He's like, he read me then. He knew that I was gonna come up here. Oh, his jump! He's so chaotic, man. It's fucked up. Okay. Aerial prowess. Jump height increased dramatically. Press C mid-air to fast fall. Oh, I like the icon. The little HUD icon. Oh, so now I can get back out of here. Yeah, okay. I wish his gravity was like more intense because he falls quite slow. It's really floaty. Okay, so now we've got the aerial cube. We can go to the underworld. Whee! Now I need to find an entrance to the underworld. I think that's an entrance right there. Yeah, I'd say that's an entrance to an underworld. That's horrible. Oh yeah, we got this guy down here. Trying to shoot at me. Let's get the treasure. So yeah, these entrances are just randomly spawned, and then they lead down to this whole other section beneath the map. So yeah, here we go. And this is funny because I'm using the Magmore Caverns music again from from Metroid Prime, which I used in my RPG game, which was in the first video. Okay, this is the vibe, dude. I like this. So we've got these like pillars that we gotta try and jump across. Oh my god, dude. And if you fall, it's instant death. This is horrible. Okay. And these platforms in the middle, they were all meant to be spread out across the map, but it's my random generation fucked up and they all spawned around the origin instead. But these things happen. You get that on the big jobs, as they say. Are you even going to attack? Yeah, you do get a lot of bugs, you just sort of... you deal with them. Dude, fuck trying to... Oh my god. Fuck trying to platform on these, that's horrible. Oh, we have a Lucy turret over there. Is something shooting? You. Die. Oh, there's the trophy. I want to try and get to that trophy. Oh, can I make that? I'm not even sure. Oh, giving me anxiety, bro. I'm actually having a lot more fun in here than I expected. You know, this whole map and like all of these different randomly generated maps, and a lot of this game was just done in like a flash. Like I probably spent like, I don't know, maybe an hour on this place. I don't know. It's just like a landscape, a couple of blocked out levels. There's only like 3 different tiles that make up this whole thing. But just the concept of the above and the below, and then the platforming over these massive drops, like that's freaking me out just looking down like that. And then I think the music, which I didn't make, so credit to Metroid Prime for that and the creators of Metroid Prime. But just a combination of all these things has really given me a lot of pressure and anxiety, and knowing that if I fall I've got to start again and go back through the fucking Samurai Fortress and all of that. It's horrible. Horrible in a good way. Like, I like this vibe, so something that I'd like to do more of. But to be honest, this is how Running Robot Man 4 kind of looks. Except it's not quite as intimidating, I feel. This is more intimidating than Running Robot Man 4 somehow. But anyway, now I've got to try and get to that in the middle. Oh god. Okay, rare artifact. So this whole trophy collection system comes back in Lost Temple Treasure as well. Lost Temple Treasure I feel like was the pinnacle of what this game was trying to be, or not the pinnacle, but like it's like the next step. Because in Lost Temple Treasure, it's similar to this, the way that dungeons are structured, although it doesn't have as quite a diverse environment as the dungeons in this game. Because here we've got grass, desert, and then underworld. In Lost Temple Treasure, it's just you're in a temple and you're in a random generated temple, which I'll show you in a minute. But what was I even saying? I don't even remember. I'm just like sort of just rambling. Something's shooting at me. Oh yeah, so like Lost Temple Treasure takes this random generation idea and then takes it to the next level, but the thing that's missing from Lost Temple Treasure is the fact that there's so many levels here in Faceless. Like there's different levels, like the lava one, the Thunder Plains one, and so on. Here we go. So here are the buddies who went adventuring into the underworld. The end is near. Yes, that's right. We made it all the way here, but I'm too scared to go into the portal. Who will look after my dog? Oh my, you found us. What a miracle. Okay. The other side. Yeah, so the plan was to take this to an even deeper level. The other side, right? Didn't quite get there. Maybe this is something that'll come back in Running Robot Man 4. It probably will, to be honest. I think Running Robot Man 4 is like the 4th part in this series. So we had this one, Lost Treasure, and then Lost Temple Treasure, and then Running Robot Man 4. There's another game in between, actually, Eco Ronin. But yeah, here's our trophy. This is the trophy system. And I redid this for Lost Temple Treasure, which we'll get to. So now I believe we can travel back to... Yeah, we could travel back to the underworld if we wanted. Which would have been a cool progression system. So like if I wanted to go back to the underworld to try and find the rest of the levels that branched out from the underworld, I could do that. So that's the underworld over there. Let's just quickly clear this one over here. It's cool having this jump. I feel a lot more powerful now. I feel so much less vulnerable. Grassy plains. Alright, we're going to the grassy plains. I hope nothing freezes or crashes or doesn't load, because the save game doesn't actually work, which I don't know if I've mentioned or not, because I might have cut that out of the video. But you go, welcome to our town. We're happy to have you, but you must be careful. Blah blah blah. Robotic soldiers. Be careful. I tried writing really serious dialogue, except for this, actually. What the F is this dealing? I think I tried writing serious dialogue, like immersive, realistic dialogue for the rest of these characters, and then we had this motherfucker when I just got fed up. Pleased to meet you, sir. And then we have the little village in the grasslands. These are the grasslands. Blah blah blah. You look inexperienced. Oh, there's more to you than what meets the eye. Ha ha ha. Fuck you, die. So that's literally the exit up here. This is like the easiest level in the game. But here we have a fortress with a trophy at the end, I believe, if we can make it to the end. Oh, we're both jumping, baby! Bang. Give me your treasure. Hey! I like this idea of oh, here we go. I wonder if I'm even going to be able to get through there with my jump. Yeah, I can. Oh, another one! Break the vials. I feel like I'm in space with this jump, dude. It's cool. I can jump so high. Oh, and there's our trophy. Yeah, excellent. Yeah, so very small map, you know, but it's good to have something in here. You know, I think I mentioned this already, but like it's one of the most important lessons about game development is that you can't always expect yourself to do perfect work on everything that you do. Like sometimes you just have to get shit done. And like, that's not to say that you like shouldn't try, but like, for the sake of just having something in as like a minimum viable product is what you need, because otherwise, like, you're always polishing things before there's like a full game that can actually be released. So, you know, this map, like, it's literally that tile, and that tile that randomly generate. We have a start, a finish, and then a random exit. A special exit with a special, not an exit, a special tile with a special trophy in it. And, like, that's literally it. I could have made it bigger if I wanted. I could have made it like 5 by 5, but I wanted it to be like a beginner one. But, you know, just for the sake of completion, I feel like it's good to just have something in there, and then you can come back and you can finish it, even though I never came back to finish this. I feel like I'm moralizing and just ranting now, telling people how to develop. I don't believe in that at all. Fucking develop however you want, dude. But it's just, that's a lesson that I've learned that I find works well for me, is to just have your game packageable at all stages, so that when you're ready to call it quits, it's very minimal work to just wrap up the loose ends and then just have it in a finished state, and then you can play it, or you can come back to it, or like whatever. One thing that I don't like about this overworld is that it just feels random. Like, there's no real, like, all the tiles feel the same. It's just like grass, plants, and then weird random structures. It'd be nice to have a bit more variation in here, because the randomization feels just meaningless at the moment. It's just like a slot machine. Oh wow, I feel like I'm in trouble right now. Am I just about to jump off the map? Please no. I feel so powerful with this jump. This dude's never going to be able to get me with this jump. How do I get up there? I guess around this way. Probably up like this. Yeah, okay. Oh my god, you want me to jump around there? No, I'm going this way. Oh, never mind. You want me to go around there? You're kidding. No, that's not right. You're screwing with me. There's got to be a different way up. I don't even know if there's anything at the top of this, which is even funnier. Where's that secret launch pad? I could have sworn it was here, wasn't it? I wonder if I can find another way up. Nearly. Hey, there we go. Okay, so I can't get up on that one. What if I get on this? Yeah, here we go. Hey, buddy. Hey. Oh, not you again. Are you dead or what? Yeah, okay. Jump, spaceman. Yeah, cool. So, God, I think I need to go around like this. This is horrible. Giving me anxiety, dude. Oh man, I don't like this. Oh, a treasure! Cool. And a baddie. So I'm assuming there was meant to be a trophy up here, but I never quite got around to finishing it. I think the same might be true for that one over there. And then I think there was another trophy hidden inside that place where we got the beacon at the start, which I have lost now because I quit the game and opened it again. Now there is another level with a desert, which I think is just there actually, so maybe I'll quickly just go into that. Even though I tried this one just before and it lagged pretty bad. So I think this one might just be a write-off. But let's have a quick look, see if we can get in. Thunder planes. I mean, there's a lot of cool ideas in this game. It needs a lot of work, but yeah, I'm never gonna get back to it. Like, it's for real. Oh, there's our friend Pasqualdo, and we can see this epic performance about 10 FPS, I reckon. 15 FPS. These things shoot electrical storms at you if you get too close to them, those clouds. And over here we have our friend Cactus Jack. So if you watch that pumpkin in the middle, he's looking at me now. And he's watching me, and if I get too close... Oh my god, he's still chasing me. Fuck off, dude. Oh, and he shot his electrical storm. No. No, 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 no. Leave me alone. Is he ever gonna stop? Holy shit. Oh my god, I just got fucking wrecked. Anyway, just on the screen there's a gate. Through that gate is the exit portal. You need a key for the exit portal. I think you get the key from Cactus Jack, and to defeat Cactus Jack, I mean, you're meant to get a speed boost thing from back there as well, I think. And then there's a Cactus Jack trophy in that city over there, but I think that's all for Faceless. That's sort of the main idea, but yeah. Okay, so after Faceless came Lost Treasure, and Lost Treasure is this game with this little cute little dude. I tried to do some modelling in this one, so I modelled a little dude and animated him from one of I think it was Matthew Palajay's tutorials. I did some trees and some rocks and some other shit. Did some characters and some monsters, which you'll see in a moment, but basically something I learned from this project was that I didn't actually enjoy modelling, like, and that to model all of your stuff for a project and to do all the gameplay and the programming and the story and all of that, it was just too much for me, and I didn't really enjoy the modeling that much, and so this was probably the only project that I modeled for, and I haven't really touched Blender since. But this is Lost Treasure, and the idea of this game, that's meant to be a save point, but it seems that the save system is broken. There's quite a few things that are broken, because this was one that I ended up just abandoning, because I don't know, I think I felt like I was doing a lot of things from scratch, which are already in the Faceless engine, which I'll talk about later. But it's like same mechanics as Faceless basically, but it's like a lot more. It's a lot better. Like the sprinting feels a lot cooler. The jump is like tighter. The projectiles are like faster and cooler. Yeah. And basically the idea of this game is that you enter inside a temple, and then you go through floor by floor, deeper and deeper, into randomly generated territory. Basically, you've got an inventory system in this as well, and so when you're exploring through these floors, is you pick up treasure, and the idea is that you go into the temple, you get all your treasure, and then you take it back home, and then you sell it for big bucks. So you can see I've got 666 money up in the top left, and this is the entrance to the temple. And we got some physics, some torches and shit. Yeah, and down we go, I suppose. I had a lot of fun making this one, but let's play through it. So in this one, you actually have to pick up ammo. So we got a little pickup message down in the bottom right. A lot of this was very much inspired by Breath of the Wild. I wanted to build a Breath of the Wild sort of system, like with this slow-mo. We've actually got... How do I switch? Yeah, so you switch between different element projectiles, and the fire ones do more damage against ice enemies and so on. It's sort of similar to the setup that we had in the RPG game, which I showed in the last video. But the idea was to do like a fully systemic thing where electricity would cause shit to charge and then power things, fire would cause things to catch on fire, and like so on. And you have this inventory system, this dynamic inventory system that you have to use within the game, sort of similar to RuneScape if you played RuneScape, where stuff can be shooting you, like this flying AI guy. Ooh, ooh. Oh, that's the wrong button to shoot. Yeah, got him in the eye, and he gets stunned and then rolls back. Yeah. But the idea is that if you get low health in battle, you need to quickly open your inventory and activate your equipment to recover. Some juicy red liquid that will make your heart beat right out of your chest. It's even got a value and stuff on it. That's cool. But yeah, so randomly generated. You see the ammo doesn't work. It's not going down. But oh yeah, we break these open and we can get some more ammo, some more useless ammo. That's hey. Oh, I like his health bar. So it starts green, and then it goes to yellow, and then to red when he's dead. And this dude, he runs so quick, man. I like the running. It's funny now that I'm playing this is the inventory system and some of the movement. It's Eco Ronin basically, which was the next game which came after Lost Temple Treasure. Like Eco Ronin has the inventory system on the right over here, except it's a lot better. Bang, 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 bang. Hey, who's shooting at me? He's so quick. Oh! Is he charging? Yeah, okay. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang, bang. I think I modeled this thing myself. Yeah, he's like a spinning little turret thing, and he's just rotating around, searching. He's found me, charging, and then bang, bang, bang. You could like put them upside down on the ceiling and shit as well. Anyway, down we go to the next floor. So yeah, this is the concept of Lost Treasure. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, and this one isn't linear. This one's got hey, die. This one is sort of generated on a grid by the look of it. What's this? Defense elixir. Oh yes, that's something else that was in this one. Is let me just shoot this thing down and then I'll talk. Get him in the eye, stun him. There he goes. Yeah, so he has a weak point right in the eye, and then he freaks out and then starts to spiral. So if I activate the defense elixir, click and then use, you can see in the top left I've got the icon on the HUD and it's got a countdown, and if I take damage now, it's reduced damage. I think this guy's bugged and he's not actually going to shoot. This was before I learned how to use behavior trees, I think, which was one of the reasons that I stopped developing this game, because I felt like I was well, I didn't feel like I was copying and pasting code from like these death dots to those projectile shooting things. Yeah, see, I'm taking like hardly any damage right now. He missed. He's so weak and pathetic. But this whole project was like one of those projects where I didn't know enough to again, I didn't know enough to be able to make it how I wanted to make it. And so I started building all these AI, like these death dots, and I tried making different versions of them, and then my elixir is worn off. And then I found myself like copying code from the death dots to these things here to make them shoot, and basically the whole thing was just I didn't know enough to make it sustainable to scale. Oh, I'm gonna shot at. What's this one? Offense elixir. Let's give that a try. I like this idea of all the different potions. Yeah, that seems to do more damage. What happens if I go through? Does my elixir stay on? It was at 53. No, it wears off. Come on. Oh wow, there's heaps of them in this one. Let's go fire projectiles. Bang, 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 bang. But yeah, it was in this project that I learned the limitations of inheritance, and learned how to use actor components. If you're watching this for technical reasons, and I learned the importance or the benefit of putting character abilities in components rather than trying to make them inherit from parents, which is sort of a story and a concept for another time, which I'm not going to go into. But basically, I think the takeaway from this was that you need to try these projects. You need to try and build your dream projects to learn what the barriers are. Like, people love to rant about how bad feature creep is, and how you should be like realistic and make your projects smaller and all that. And it's like, it's all good advice because it's true, but like at the same time, like that's not a lesson that you can learn from somebody else. And it's like you don't know what your own limitations are until you attempt to basically go past them, and you don't even know what you don't know until you try to build a fucking massive dream project. Like this was the biggest project to date at the time when I did it. It was like I modeled my character, I modeled a lot of the enemies. I built this fucking stat system where you can let me show you. Oh no, not P, that was the wrong button. Fuck. I built this stat system where, so this is the pause menu. You can boost your health, your stamina, you can boost your defense, offense. Oh sorry, these are from potions. You can boost these from potions and then they reset back to their base stat. Then you can permanently upgrade your projectile speed, range, base damage, cooldown, like all this sort of shit, you know? And what's over here? Graphic settings, okay. And then there was the whole thing of like trying to do good effective AI and like making their projectiles the same as my projectiles so that I wasn't copying code, and I could easily reuse the same projectiles across different enemies and reuse their abilities. And it's all stuff that like, it sort of sounds obvious when you talk about it from a high level that you want to make all your code reusable across different enemies and like so on, but I'm actually technically putting it into practice. It's not as straightforward as it seems. Like you might think that you understand how to do it and you understand the the core like concepts in programming, but it's like not until you actually do it that you understand just how difficult it is. And this was one of those projects where you know, I had the idea and the understanding of like how to do it all, and I tried to put it all together. And I guess I just realized how hard it is to keep organized and to remember how everything works, and to try and do everything effectively, program it so that I can work quick, but also in such a way that it's scalable, but not waste so much time trying to make it scalable that I never actually get anything done, sort of thing. It's like the whole art of game development is just like balancing between, you know, so many different things. You got to be quick, but you got to be you got to build things so that they're scalable and, you know, clean and effective. And it's stuff that you just learn as you go. And this was a very important project where I learnt a lot of those skills, and I learnt where my limits were and the things that I didn't know. Like I learned in here that I needed to learn a lot more about behavior trees and reusable abilities and things like that. So here we go, floor 6. This is where we were last time. So here we have a new enemy, which is a tower which laser targets you, which is something that's come back in future games. Yeah, quite basic. Oh, he flashes red when I hit him. I wonder if he flashes different colours. Yeah, he does. That's interesting, because I suppose that's because he's registering ice damage. Yeah. Let's use that, and then use that defense elixir. Oh, we got another defense elixir, that's cool. And even the elixirs have more tiers, isn't that cool? Bang, 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 bang. Oh, he's not very vulnerable to electricity attacks by the look of it. That guy was. Must try. I think he was vulnerable to fire though, no? Maybe he just has a lot of health. It's cool that he drops lots of stuff. I like having drop tables. You know, it's like you've got these actors that all drop different things, and you've got to like kill the right ones to get the items that you're looking for. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. I'm having fun right now, dude. It's cool just like blasting shit. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, 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 bang. And it's interesting, the projectiles move different speed, fast versus slow-mo. So if I go like, how am I going to do this? You can see like how quick they move like this. But then if you go in slow-mo, it's like still the same speed, but then if I shoot it in slow-mo and then exit slow-mo, it's like really quick. Oh, they have a range actually, so that doesn't even hit that wall. The range is something that you upgrade as you go through the game. Or that you would have upgraded. I don't think I added a pickup where you could upgrade the range. Or maybe I did. Maybe it was a potion. I don't remember. Anyway, where the flip is this frickin' exit? This seems like a really big, floor. And it's very basic. Like, it's literally just like the same room just again and again and again, but it's like still fun, which is really odd. It's like, this is another one of those temples that I just banged together in like not even that much time, and I thought it was a piece of shit at the time because it only had like the same room just being used again and again with like different blocks everywhere. And I mean, it's not ideal, but like it's still good. Like, I'm having fun. Bang. Oh, there's two of them. Bang, bang, bang. I need to heal. I've got so many freaking potions right now. I wonder if I could sell these later. Oh, that's a 500 one. No, let's keep that. I reckon I could sell that for a lot of money. Now, what's through here? I think there's a secret through here if I can get past these things. I wonder if I go slow-mo if it'll shoot them further. Not really. Oh yeah, so we have these fire ones in here. And they're more... Yeah. That's more dangerous. So what if we switch to ice? Oh my god, he's got so much health. Fuck you, fuck you. There's so many particle systems everywhere. I quite like these particles. I made these myself, I think. Okay, so anyway, we need to get... Oh god, I need to get through there. Oh my god, I'm taking so much damage, dude. Okay. Let's use these health elixirs. I don't like how I have to click the use button each time, which is something that I fixed in Eco Ronin, I think. Oh, the slow-mo ability, I forgot about that. He's not dead? Bullshit. There you go. I'm just spamming this fucking... this click. Cool. Can we get through there? Yeah. Now I think there's some flying... Yeah, these dudes, death dots. He's weak against ice, so that's 2 hits. If I go fire, he probably won't take any damage at all, right? Yeah, look at that, he's taking like nothing. He still gets stunned if I hit him in the eye. And he like spins around and loops out a little bit. Oh, what's this? Offense tier 1. But then if I switch to... What happens if we switch to shock? Moderate damage, but switch to ice. Yeah, straight down. Bang, 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 bang. Here we go. We got some real treasure. Some amber. Yeah, so the whole gem pickup system was something that was inspired from Breath of the Wild as well. I liked running through Breath of the Wild and mining the ore that you would find in like some of the caves and tunnels and like on the sides of mountains and things. And I just thought they looked really pretty, so I wanted to make my own. Which I did. I modeled that rock in Blender and then yeah, just scatter them through the temple and then you sell them back at the home base, which I'll show you in a minute. Oh, that was the final floor by the look of it. So I guess that's where we came from. And then we go up the stairs and get out. No, sorry, that was the way that we came from. This is the way that we're going. Up and out of the temple. This scene right now is in Lost Temple Treasure too. So yeah, here we go. This is the finish. Where's the sun? I want to see the sun. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some light shafts in here through that ceiling, but here's our reward. God, they look beautiful. I like those a lot. I wonder if this could be like the something like that could be the thumbnail for the video. I don't know. I like this room, you know. I like this room with the treasure. Yeah. So if I pick these up, that's great success, and then you take these back out. Look at my inventory, bro. I've got so much shit in my inventory right now. And they've all got descriptions. A neat and sparkly purple stone, probably worth a decent amount of money. A big old expensive blue rock. A big blood red chunk. Yeah, sure. Anyway. Wonder what's in here. Look at these high quality trees. I like the orange ones. They're nice. Anyway. Onward to bigger and better things. Oh, and I see it seems that I've spawned inside the floor. So what happens if I press K? Can I press K? No, what if I press P? Okay, so P puts me back here. I think where it tried to take me was, yeah, if I go this way. This is like a little administrator navigation map that I just put in. That's the temple entrance. This is, I think, where I show off all the features that I built. So let's have a look at that. I like to have these test maps where I sort of just build a bunch of random shit. What does this do? Oh, that explodes. Okay, I think this damages me. Yeah, cool. These are my death dot models, which I never actually ended up putting in the game. But this one I think comes back in Lost Temple Treasure. And then we got these dudes. Up to no good. Picking up some different ammo, shock ammo, fire ammo. Lots of gems, which I do not deserve, but I'm gonna grab one anyway. A big glistening rock made of dreams, that's exactly right. And then these are bombs, so what do these do? Let's if we, I think we drop them, and then if I shoot them. Ooh! Yeah, that's cool, I like that. Let's recover that health. Yeah, we got some particles. I like that one, that's cool. And I think all of these, they all take, these crates, they all take different damage depending on the type of projectile that you're using. I think the fire ones are most effective against the wood. What is that? Is that just like a dummy pickup? It might just be like dummy loot. It's just like a physics box. Yeah, anyway. So over here we have our good friend. Please sell me something. How do I talk to him? Please. His name is literally please. Oh no, his name is the Great Traveling Merchant Salada Finger. Please sell me something. Alright, let's sell him something. What do we want to sell him? Amber. Oh, did I just get money? I did. Oh, so it has the value on the left and you just click it and it literally sells it. Buy everything. I got 4 grand. Rich. And now what happens is I just run away. Yeah, that's it's a pretty sketchy selling system, but hey, it works. It does the job. Okay. It is I, the Great Traveling Merchant. Run away screaming, I can't believe you've done this. Okay, so we have Einstein. Salada Finger. Wonder if I can fight him. No, okay. Now, here we go. The big boy. Oh, we have Jeffrey. Let's talk to Jeffrey. Don't mind me, I'm just another psychopath. Yep, sure. Alternative combo. Yeet. Oh, he has lots of different combos. Not combos, convos. I could have sworn there was like a... Oh, anyway. What do we got here? Stamina elixir, stamina regen, health regen, defense elixir. Gosh. So many different types of elixirs. So I guess this one... Yeah, that's just recovering my health over time. That is so cool. And then what if I replace that with a stamina elixir? Yeah, wow. The stamina just recovers so much faster. I like that a lot. And then we got defense. Offense elixir tier 2. And then this is our shopkeeper in here. Oh, I just picked up stuff. Kekmir. Somebody tried to steal from me once. He never tried again or did anything ever again. Oh my god. Alright, let's try and steal from him. It doesn't work. Damn, I remember he used to attack you when you ran out of his shop. Maybe this guy will do it. I'll take some of your health elixirs. What, you think my prices are too high? You're right. Don't ask where I got this stuff. Oh, I'm being attacked by a friend. Hey, buddy. So this is, I called this guy the Nightwalker. And, he comes back in Lost Temple Treasure. But, he's a different version in this build of the game. He got an upgrade in Lost Temple Treasure. Pretty scary still. Fucking hell, look at him, dude. He's one of the rare creatures that I modelled myself. I didn't model many. Oh, we have choices here. Oh, I died. Oh, and he ragdolled. Anyway, that was the potential for a dialogue tree just there, but... he's still just shooting at my dead body. Fuck you, hell. Is this game ever going to restart? Oh my god. Okay, so it seems, what if we go back to here? Let's see what else we've got in here. So we have, let's have a look at forest example. This is another concept that saw more development in Lost Temple Treasure. These dark forests with these fucking creepy tall dudes. Can I talk to you? No, you're just a bro just hanging out just like me. Yeah. I don't like this place, buddy. I don't think we should be here. Anyway, let's see if we can sneak around our friend here. Oh, hey! Hey! Yeah, it's pretty horrifying. And then there's this one over here as well. I like this concept. Seeing this dude through the trees, he's watching you, he's taking aim. You gotta hide behind these and fight back. Oh, he's even got the animation in there, that's cool. So we can actually damage him. Interesting. God, that's horrifying. Gnarly. Anyway, what else have we got? That's the final floor. Overworld, nah. February, Forest Day. Let's have a look at our behavior camp. Yeah, our behavior camp. Oh yeah, we got this dude in here. Out in the sun this time. Hey buddy, hey. Bang, 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 bang. I'm too quick. Oh yeah, we have some dudes doing some porn sensing out the top of their head. Hey. I wonder if we've actually got anything interesting in here. Oh yeah, this guy's kind of cool. So he's porn sensing ahead right now. That's him. He's got a little smiley face. Little creepy dude. And if I walk in front of him, he does this really funny thing where he's like, ooh! And then he teleports and then chases you. Ooh! Does he kick me? No, he used to have a kick attack, but he got rid of it. He was like a little ninja. I like him. He always teleports to wherever you're running. There he is, yeah. Yeah, cool. Anyway, so that's Lost Treasure. Sort of the precursor for Lost Temple Treasure and the spiritual successor from Faceless, basically. It's like same sort of mechanics, but now we've got an inventory system and shit. I wonder what's in February. Oh god. Yeah, okay. So these are some other dudes that I modelled. This little tubby custard. He's gonna shoot things out of his hands, I think. And probably out of his face as well. I like him. And then there's this big bad, which comes back later. Not that colour, he comes back looking a lot scarier. Yeah. Have we got anything else up here? No. What are these? Sand or something? Yeah, anyway. That's Lost Treasure.